morning, welcome to Quickfire Friday, and today I am launching my next project, and I have decided to use or I'm decided on another design team make for Scrimping Mummy, or Create with Scrimping Mummy, and I've decided to go for the ocean spray collection. Now this one originally came out in October last year, and it's one I've been meaning to get round to using, but I haven't quite got there yet, so I've decided this will be my next one. We've got summer coming up, and summer, as always reminds you of the beach and the sea and everything to do with that, so I've decided that now is a good time to actually do this. And I'd spent a lot of very happy memories down on the beach when I used to go on holiday to my grandmother's. She lived very close to the beach, and we used to spend a lot of time there. And this whole journal just puts me in mind of those happy times spent on the beach and messing around. So this is what I'm going to be working on. So I think I'm airing towards a journal. I'm not entirely sure yet. It probably will be a journal, but if I do a journal, this is effectively going to be my first page. What better way to start a journal than with Life's Voyage? So that'll be effectively the first page, which is just lovely, isn't it, with the little boat in there, and then you've got the lighthouse there as well. And then this one is likely to be the centre page. I just love this, where you're looking through the window out onto the ship there, when you've got all the little seashells here in just beautiful colours, absolutely gorgeous, with all the little pinks and mauves going on. And then we've got the Song of the Sea here, which is just lovely as well, isn't it? Looking, sort of walking down the little jetty there, which I think is lovely. And then again, we've got another one of the sea view, looking out of the window with the captain's wheel and the little starfish, the little bucket of shells and things going on there. And the flowers, I just think, are lovely. The colours that Amanda's chosen on this are just outstanding, absolutely gorgeous. Then we've got journaling space here. We've got our little seahorse coming into play again, and our little whale there with more of the little seashells. And we have some more journaling space around here with the captain's wheel, the little message in a bottle, and the little pail of seashells there. And then we've got a little page for journaling there with the flowers. The flowers are just kind of, they're not quite mirror imaged on the two corners, but they're very similar. And then we've got the little seahorse going on in the background there as well. And a beautiful double journaling page there with the flowers either side. And then we've got another double page here with the conch shells. And again, hopefully you can just see those colours. They are just gorgeous. They're like, it gives almost an iridescent kind of feel to it. It's absolutely beautiful, really gorgeous. Then we've got our little sea fish coming into play there with our little seahorse as well, and all the little seaweeds and things. Lots of time and effort has gone into thinking about this. And then if you're going on your journeys at all, you've got your map there. You could very easily use this as journaling space as well. And then you've got a couple of pages there for journaling, just with very faint design on, which is lovely. And then I just love this page. Look, little turtle. Isn't he gorgeous? Love him. And then you've got a little bit of mapping in the background there with some flowers and the little sea fish coming into play there as well. And then we're down by the sea with the little lighthouse and the flowers there. And again, if I do a journal, I think this will probably be my back page, because down by the sea, that makes a lovely finishing page on the back, doesn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Really, really well thought out designs, Amanda. I absolutely love it. And then we've got our blue background. So this is like a sky blue background that you can use. And then we've got another background here to coordinate with the sand. And a further background, which is the dark blue, which would be, I guess, the ocean. You could use that for the ocean backing as well. We've got our jetty planks here, going out on the jetty with all the little colours of the planks there. We've got the blue waves. We've got the sandy colour waves. There's so much to this. I think it's about 32 pages that you've got to work with in total. Absolutely massive collection. And then we've got our lovely sandy background with the little blue anchors, which is very pretty. We've got our sky blue background with the darker blue anchors, which is lovely. And out of all of the backgrounds, this one is just my favourite. Isn't that lovely? All the sea in its glory. I can't get those apart. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? The little rough sea all roughing around. Absolutely love it. Beautiful. And then we've got two of these. We have got one with the seashells and the starfish and the little fishes on, and we've got that in the landscape size, but we've also got that in a portrait as well. So with it being directional, you know, you can use it both ways, which I think is lovely. Really nice, Amanda, for giving us those two different shapes and sizes. And then we're coming into our ephemera. We've got our tags, and we've got little pockets there to put our tags and things in. Little journaling cards there, and a couple of little labels, a banner, and a couple of little punch outs there. And we've got some more tags there. So we've got the seahorse here, the starfish, and the message in a bottle. And then we've got the window scene there where you can just see the ship through the window, which is lovely. And then we've also got tags on the smaller side. And what she has done is we've got one large one and one small one of that design. And we've got one small one and one large one on that design as well. So you've got a lovely little collection of tags there in two different sizes, which is lovely because it means that you can coordinate them for anything. And then we've got our little fussy cut ephemera as well. You've got some wording here. You've got ocean spray, sea dreams, starfish wishes, mermaid kisses, nautical adventure, ocean breeze, and salty air. And all the little pieces of ephemera she's done as mirror images, so you can use them for hidden paper clips or use them as tabs on your pages. You can do all sorts of things with them. And you've got the ship's wheel, the turtle, you've got the little seahorse. I just love that seahorse. He's beautiful, isn't he? You've got the ship's anchor, you've got the shells, and you've got the little starfish as well. So you've got a really lovely selection there to use. And then we've also got some more shells here. We've got a little signpost. We've got the lighthouse. You can't have a beach without the lighthouse, can you? We've got signs to the beach. We've got the captain's hat, little fishes, little buckets of shells, the little life ring. I just love it. I just think it's beautiful. So lovely. And then we've got some little pockets going on here. So you've got I say little, you've got a lovely big pocket there with a journal card to go inside. You've got a couple of little cameo pieces there. And you've got an extra little piece there to do whatever you want with. You could put maybe a pocket on the pocket, or you could use it as a banner. You could use it as a belly band. Lots of different things you could do with that. And then as always, you've got your tabs to coordinate with your tags and your journal cards as well. And then final page, she's very kindly given you 4 journal cards to work with as well. So absolutely lovely, really beautiful collection. I'm really looking forward to doing something with this. Like I say, I think I'm probably going to be going with a journal, because that tends to be my go-to. I do like doing journals, but I may possibly create something else as well. Who knows? I'm not very good with cards, actually. I'm not a terrific card maker, but maybe I'll do a couple of cards as well, because they would make lovely cards for men, actually. And cards for men are really difficult to come across sometimes, especially if you're making them. But some of these designs really lend themselves nicely for a male card as well. So lots and lots of ideas going on. So that's it. That's going to be my next project. Tomorrow I will hopefully see you for Stash Busting Saturday. Not sure if it's going to be including this collection for tomorrow. I might do something different for tomorrow and then start afresh with this on Monday. So you'll have to drop in tomorrow and find out what I'm playing. Okay, that's it for now. Take care, everybody, and I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye for now.